with that down, let's move on to this, shall we? You know, Knicks Celtics wasn't the only game to kick off the NBA season last night. As in what can only be described as a circus-like atmosphere, take that for what it will. LeBron James and the LA Lakers were taking on They're taking on Anthony Edwards. Not to be confused with Maverick's wingman Goose from Top Gun, but different Anthony Edwards. Taking on Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves in what I admittedly thought was going to be kind of a walk in the park for Minnesota. Almost everybody has Minnesota in the top 3 in the West this year. Some people have them number 1, some people have them number 2, some people have them number 3, whatever it's going to be. The Lakers are the same collection of players, the exact same starting lineup and collection of players that barely made the play-in last year. But wait, with one special difference. Bronny James. That's right. As Ray quoted before our show started today, 2 James win games.
Hell yeah, man.
Burn it up.
Piggybacking off of Jonathan's statement.
So
Yeah,
they had, for the first time in NBA history, a father and son check into a game together. First time it ever happened. And listen,
It's sweet. Come on.
it's a meaningless thing. Bronny James is going to be, I expect he's already packed his suitcase to go to the G League. But Ray's right. It was a really nice moment.
Yeah.
To see a father and son go out, and you see the Griffeys showed up.
Yeah, they're
were they?
Yeah,
before
they
the game,
flew
took
and
pictures
went
and
to
stuff.
the game.
Yeah.
So to see a father and son come on the court together, the shot constantly going to LeBron's wife, who looks 19.
Yeah, she's
She's beautiful.
yeah.
I'm like, that is not that guy's mother. Yes, it was. Anyway, then his siblings as well.
Yep.
Bronny's siblings sitting courtside. You know, look, was it a gimmick? Yes. Was it a little bit of a circus? Absolutely. But did it create a really sweet moment? It really did, and the fans appreciated it. Everybody liked it, and all that kind of stuff. Now, he didn't do anything in the game.
Yeah,
He
one
missed-
rebound and missed a 3.
Yeah, had a good open look at a 3.
Yeah.
Wasn't a horrible shot. Actually, I thought it was going to go in.
I wish it would have went in just to make the moment.
Yeah,
but,
when he launched it, when it hit the peak of its arc, I thought, oh, this is going in.
Yeah.
But whatever. But that's not the story. The story is through all that, the Los Angeles Lakers actually won the game. They were actually up by 19 at one point early in the game.
Yep.
And they managed to hold on to the lead throughout it. They ended up with, listen, my goodness, Anthony Davis is a bad man. And he might be coming into the peak of his superpowers now, because this guy went off for 36 points and 16 rebounds. 36 points and 16 rebounds. And, you know, I was listening to one of the other guys, one of the other sports shows this morning, and they put, listen, I am a massive critic of their coaching choice. And I will continue to be. I think it's a joke that you went out and hired a guy who doesn't have a single day's experience of even being an assistant coach on any level anywhere to be the head coach of the LA Lakers.
Fake it till you make it, baby.
Yeah, fake it till you make it. I think it was an incredibly ignorant and stupid decision for them to do, and I'll continue to say so. But the Lakers played better last night than as a team than I saw them play all last year. And we went to a bunch of games last year.
And I watched every game last year.
Yeah.
So I'm aware of the coaching discrepancy already.
He had them.
So,
Listen, I'm
yeah.
going to say, now it's just one game. It was one game, but I will give credit where it's due. As a team, they just flowed better. Their spacing was better. Like everything about it just seemed like a better basketball team than all of what we saw last year. And as long as that wasn't just a fluke, maybe this can turn into something. Anyway,
Yeah.
You watched the game last night. Ryan, what was your takeaway from it?
Like you said, same thing. One game. I always think of the Hawkeye, don't give me hope gif in my head with the Lakers. They played a lot better. Some stuff that JJ Redick already did that Darvin Ham never did. Call timeouts appropriately.
Yeah.
Out of timeout plays and game adjustments. In the fourth quarter, they were doubling Anthony Edwards, and 2 or 3 baskets in a row, he kicked out to somebody and they either got an open shot or drove to the basket and got a shot. He immediately said, stop double teaming. And then they got it back under control. Darvin Ham would have let that go until the end of the game. He wouldn't have said anything. So the strategy is already better in one game that I've seen. Like one game though, but it is way better than last season. Davis was a monster. I think he played that way because Gobert always gets Defensive Player of the Year and he doesn't.
Right.
I think he tries to prove a point. I know it's offense against defense, but he also blocked one of Gobert's dunks. 3 blocks in total for the game. And he played out of his mind. LeBron had 15 points, 6 rebounds. He played fine. Rui Hachimura had a really good game.
Yeah.
18 points.
Yeah, he did. He looked good.
I think he's going to excel more in this offense with JJ than Darvin Ham.
They're going to need him.
Yeah, Darvin Ham,
Yeah.
I don't think he really put him in a position to succeed or really drew up plays for him. I think now they can do that. Reeves played good. Connect had a couple of shots. So I think overall they played good. They were horrible from the 3, 5 for 30. So I don't know how they won shooting 5 for 30, but with their defense, they only had 6 turnovers, I think. Timberwolves had 15, so that was a difference in that.
Yeah, but with Reeves and Russell and James, they're not going to go 5 for 30. Again, probably for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
The other thing was the team defense.
Yeah.
Now, they gave up 103 points. I know they gave up 103 points. But here's the thing, talking about like Anthony Edwards, I know it sounds weird to say 27 points and held 2 in the same statement. Yeah. But I honestly think if you can go in and play Minnesota and hold Anthony Edwards to about 27, which they did.
On 25 shots.
Yeah, and then I think 6 assists, whatever.
Yeah.
If you can do that, you don't let him go off for 30 plus, you put yourself in a pretty good position to win the game. And because Gobert is going to come out and score 30.
And Connolly had a bad shooting night. I think he was 1 for 5 or something like that from 3. So yeah, they did what they needed to do. Randall didn't really look great in the starting lineup. He looked like he kind of was struggling to try to find his role in it. He had like 15 points, but I don't think he had a really good game. So I just growing pains with them too. They lost Cat, who was one of their major offensive players, and they have to work Randall in and DiVincenzo. So I give them time also, but it's a good start for the Lakers. I'm excited for what I see so far, and hopefully they can keep it going. And JJ can. This isn't just a 1-game fluke. So
anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? The Lakers actually beat the Minnesota Timberwolves opening night. 2 James win games. Yeah. Maybe they have to just keep Bronny around until they lose. I mean, it is what it is. Whatever you guys took away from it, jump down to the comments section below and let us know your thoughts.